Hello everybody, welcome back to League 6, but with a different account. We're going to play on my group Iron Man. My group mate can't really play the League, and he wants some of the cosmetics, and he was talking about it, and I was like, I haven't had enough fun in the League, so I'm going to run it back and play with some more, some different relic choices in some different regions. I'm not taking any of the same regions I took the first time, I don't think. That might change. Some of the relics will be the same. Also, as I'm recording this, I'm not done with the League yet, but the first episode of this won't come out to the last episode of the last series, so you won't have to worry about it. I'm actually currently AFKing the fight caves right now, but what we're going to do is I'm going to follow Foe's guide, and we're going to get up to our next relic. I took Endless Harvest, or I haven't yet, have I? I'm going to take Endless Harvest, because it's the best one, especially if I'm playing on two accounts. So here we go. Let's start the second round of League 6. I managed to get the same Slayer test that I got on the main account, which is cool. 104 craps. Well, I got the Evil Bob random event while I was fishing. Boosted me up all the way to 22. I was like, what, level 5 when I started, so that was the quickest 22 levels without a quest I've ever experienced. Alright, that task took forever to get a casket while mining, or while fishing, that is. But I am able to choose a new relic. I think I am going to not take Hotfoot this time. Definitely not taking Friendly Forager. I'll have a Sulfur Herblore for this account. I'm going to take Woodsman. So this will be a big Hunter solve, but it also 10 times fletching actions. They're all processed at once. I can get fire making XP while I do this. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. This is gonna be what I do. Locking it in. That's officially the tier 2 relic. So I can't officially unlock Karamja. I'm not going to right yet, because since I took Woodsman, I want to take advantage of the fact that Hunter's going to be super fast, and I'm going to knock out Hunter early, like I did not do last time. So I will not be unlocking Karamja, but I can, so just keep that in the back of your mind. So I am now able to unlock my tier 3 relic. Hopefully this is going to count as a bank, because I know I get an thing here. That's the wrong thing. Let's go to relics. I'm going to take Evil Eye, just because it was so good last time. I don't really see the use for the others. We're going to confirm. We're going to take this one. And I cannot remember if this one gives me an XP boost or not. I always forget. Passives. It does not look like. I don't think I get that till tier 4. Let me double check. Let's just pretend I'm taking Transmute. Is this one... I don't remember. Anyway, I will figure that out, and then I will... But I'm going to continue doing what I was doing. I needed to get a fletching level, and I noticed that on the way to the Veil Totem, I had the fletching level, and I had their relic. I'm not going to make the same mistake this time and think that it's smelting 15 bars to get the easy task. Oh, is that only going to give me 10 points? Oh, well, I have 10 points to the next relic. That's a little bit anticlimactic. I need 15 bars, and then I can get my next relic. And, of course, I missed it. I thought I was going to be making the arrows. I really need to check the task before I go do them, but that's fine. I'm going to make the arrows on my way over to the bank. Oh, I guess there is a task for fletching 150 euros. Whatever. Either way, we do have enough points to unlock our next relic. So if I can find the bank, which is right here, I'm going to make my decision. Now this relic is between Transmute, Conniving Clues, and Mother's Bill. I took Transmute last time and it was really useful. However, I think this time, let me make sure I'm actually in the bank. I'm going to take Butler's Bell, because it's going to solve a lot of things I don't have a solution for. And I'm immediately going to put him on Herblore. Hello, Mr. Butler. I have a new job for you. Let's see how this works. Put him on Herblore, and let's do... yeah, let's do Unfinished Potions. That's fine. And now, I am going to bank all of my stuff, and I'm going to AFK and go to bed, because it is super late. And I made some really bad decisions and stayed up too late, so I'm going to go AFK and go to bed.
Alright, it is in the morning. It's been about, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours. I'm gonna ring the bell. Let's see what the butler has cooked up for me. Let me wait. Let me see what you collected. Oh my god, that is a lot of herb speed. That got me already to 58. Man, look at all of those. I don't know if I'm gonna have the secondaries for all of this stuff. We're going to switch him up a little bit. We're gonna put him on just actual herbs now. Just give me the raw materials, perfect. And when we check in with them later, we'll switch them to a different skill.
Well, I'm probably gonna regret it, but I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna grab another Roomber, that way I can lock in that it's Chinchompas. But I am going to officially unlock Karamja because, well, I think 84th Hunter is good enough. So we're gonna finally unlock Karamja and actually see how close we are to unlocking our first actual region. I'm sure we're pretty close. I don't remember how many tasks you need. I want to say it's probably 200. And if I'm right, that's only 19 to go. Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna go knock out 19 tasks in Karamja, and then we'll unlock our first area. All right, Jagex. My brother said that I was gonna get a 1 KC Ombi Cape and just get 2 demonic packs right here. And you made him a liar. How dare you, Jagex? But anyway, that is a demonic pack that we are able to spend. That is the fourth one, which I mean we're gonna put right here, which is gonna give us plus 25% accuracy. That's pretty good early on. In case you haven't noticed, I am taking the same build I did in the last one. I'll have different gear, so it'll be a completely different challenge. But yeah, we're going water tank mage or whatever you want to call it again. So I had 2,800 bone shards just from the hunter grind. That got me well over uh 52 prayer, in fact 59 prayer. But this will get me a demonic pact. And let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I am just following the tree, and I'm gonna get overheal. I don't really have any way to overheal yet, but I will soon. I have just one task until I can unlock my next area, and apparently equipping a Willow Shield is enough to unlock the first area. Now, I know the areas I'm taking, the order has been kind of up in the air, but I think the first area I'm going to take is... It's going to be Kandarin. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the Water Mage, or the Staff Mage, whatever we're calling it. But we're locking in Kandarin, and let's go do some tasks. We have 1,000 points to the next relic. I really want to rush. Thank you for that. That was a lot of points I just got, all for free. Um, I really want to rush tier 6 because that gives me the highest multiplayer. Then I can AFK on this account while I finish things up on the main, so that's what I'm going to do. Fight arena completed. Like I didn't even look at the XP drop. I meant to, but that's total level 1,000. And also, did we get a combat level? We are just barely not there. That's fine. We will get it, no problem. Uh, that puts us up to 58 attack, 16 strength. Oh, I forgot you don't get strength XP for that. That's why it seems so low. 49 thieving as well. So I think the purple cape era is finally done. I think we're going to rock the monkey. Alright, so I can unlock my tier 5, so I'm going to go ahead and open the menu, and I'm going Larcenist again. I'm going to be also taking Soul Harvest, a little bit of a spoiler. I figured Larcenist is better early because I have Artie, and Artie Knights, a lot of money. This will solve my money problem, among other things, so we have Larcenist unlocked. Now I just got to find 3,200 points, and then I can just kind of AFK the rest of this video pretty much while I finish things up on the main Leagues account. Well, I hit level 50 combat for all attacking this thing. That gives me a Demonic Pact. This will also be a League's chance. I totally forgot I was going to get a collection log there. That scared me. But let's go ahead and go into our Demonic Pacts. We're going to continue on the tree. The first thing we're going for is the Pirate Staffs thing. We're not going to get one super early, but we're going to continue to move that way just because that's what Foe suggested in the build whenever he made it. So we're at 6 out of 40. I couldn't figure out what to do, so I decided to just camp the gem stalls because uh, I do kind of need money and I can spam sell all the gems if I need to. But there's 99 thieving. That is an elite task. I only have, what, 600 800 points to go, 890 points to go. So I'll probably just stay here at least until like 50 mil, because I think I should get 200 points for each 25, 35, and 50 mil. It'll be like 2-3 hours, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do for my last 290 points. Alright, several hours later, I decided to stay here, and that is 50 million thieving XP, and I'm not even at the highest modifier. I have 200 points left until the next relic. I know exactly what I think I'm going to do for it. Alright, now this definitely would be cheaper if I had the Karamja gloves, but that's a problem we can settle later, because if we buy this, this will put us exactly at our new relic, and we are choosing Culling Spree because of a region I'm choosing once I get this done. The best part is we get the bigger XP multiplier, at least I think. It says there's no passive unlocks. I'm pretty sure we were getting the higher XP here. Now, I'm going to call my butler and collect from him, and I should get a... Well, he just ran away. I should get a pretty decent XP drop. I believe I was on herbs. I was on bars. 200 XP. That's really good. Ooh, so many steel bars. Don't know what I'm using for. But 63 smithing, and I'm also going to tell him to now start working on crafting. And I want bowstrings, I think. I don't really care about the flax. Just give me the bowstrings. Perfect. And I will check in on that in the morning. Now I don't have to feel bad about skilling. I can just go skill AFK. And I'm going to do that basically until I'm done with the main. The main is still working on maxing. Only Herbler left, which is cool. But I think I'm going to go AFK like mine or something. I'm not really sure. So I was going to try to kill Huey, but apparently I'm not doing enough damage in the Mass World, which is probably not surprising considering my stats. But I did find a Obsidian Cape, so I'm going to put that on. That will give me a Demonic Pact. And I gotta remember where I'm putting this one. This is number 7. We are going into this. Now, technically, I could go with this. It would speed me up a little bit, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue down the path. We'll apply the changes, and I have 9 tasks left until my next area, so I'm going to try to go for that, because then I can just speed run the points. Alright, so I AFK'd a lot of my skills. I've got 99 fire making and woodcutting. I'm working on fishing, doing barb fishing to get agility up as well. But I now have enough tasks completed to unlock a new area. And I'm going to go to the wilderness. I think the wilderness sounds fun. There's a lot of pets I can go for. And it's just going to be a little bit different. So, I think that's what I'm going to go do. So, I've got a list of tasks that I am going to go after. And I've got a lot of task endpoints till the next area and relic. So when I do something kind of exciting, I'll tune back in. Alright, good old Ferox Enclave. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Crystalia should be in here somewhere. I gotta figure out where they put her. But she's gonna be my key to Slayer. Where is Crystalia? I have no earthly idea where she would be. But I can go to the Old Knight and order a drink, if I can figure out where that would be. Probably over here, I imagine. And let's talk to this guy. I'm sure this is the guy I gotta talk to order a drink. Here we go. Got something strong to think? Perfect. I will take a beer. I will find Crystalia and see what our first wilderness task is going to end up being. Ah, there she is. Took me a minute to find her. Let's see. Yes, I understand. It's only going to be in the wilderness. Yes. Alright. But because I chose Culling Spree, I get 3 different options. I'm going to go with the Crazy Archaeologist because I do have to do it for a task. So I'm going to select 5, and when I get to it, I will go after it. Well, that's the second kill, and that's the Odium shard. I'm pretty sure the Malediction shard is the one I want, but Fedora is also points, so basically I'm at a green log now. This has always been my favorite task in all of RuneScape, is to sacrifice the One Ring to rule them all. Frodo would be proud. I just realized I've been rocking culling spree this whole time, and there's some things that I can buy that I haven't yet. First things first, I need to go into the right shop, and first and foremost, I want to unlock some things. Task storage specifically, if it's already there. Confirm. I want Revenants, I think, too, if it's not already enabled. I'll go around and I'll enable these things, but mostly what I want to buy is I want to buy, first and foremost, one of these and one of these. I thought the task was going to be for equipping the God Cape, but imbuing a God Cape gives me one Demonic Pact, and we're going to start working our way down the melee tree because we want to get thorns, and we need to basically work our way all the way up here, so we got to start with this. It's completely useless to us, but it does mean if we do use melee, our minimum hit is now 3, so that's pretty nice. I do have an idea for 2 more packs I'm going to go do really quickly. And killing a metal dragon on Karanja will give me a pact point. I don't need anything that just dropped me, so I'm just gonna try very quickly to get out of here. Can I quickly? Nope. Is it? Hold on. Surely. There we go. Let's get out of here. And we're just gonna take the next one in the tree. This one will give us thorns, but I don't think. I guess enemies will be hit for melee damage whenever I get hit. This doesn't really matter too much, but you never know. It could help in the long run. Also, now that I'm here, I could probably kill Huey. I'm a little stronger now.
Combat task completed.
Alright, I should be able to uh, get a pack now, thanks to my friend here, Mr. Grey Homefish. I now have one completed Huey kill, and the main got Huey hide, which is cool. That's points. So we're gonna put this, I believe, let me double check, but I think we're going right back up the tree. Oh yeah, we are continuing up. Oh, this is gonna give me a defense boost, which is pretty nice. I'm kind of squishy at the moment. So, we'll apply changes. Yes, sir. Did a couple extra tasks, and about to make the Onyx Amulet that from the Onyx that I grabbed earlier. I can't enchant it just yet, but actually I can. All I have to do is just find something to attack. In fact, if I attack this guy right here, and there we go, perfect. The Emerald Amulet has now served its course.
Level up completed.
I expected this place to be super packed, and it kind of is, but this one was by itself. I was able to defeat a Mithril Dragon, which is another pact point. And if I'm not mistaken, we're just continuing down the tree. Looks like we're going here. With a shield equipped, I have a 0.1% chance per defense level to reflect all damage back to the attacker. That just continues with thorns. Yes, please. So continuing on the trend of gaining pact points, I think we're going to go for a fire cape. It's probably going to take like an hour. Wish me luck. Wasn't even close, although I did not bring enough runes and I had to switch to fire spells midway through. But there is a fire cape in 1 hour, and I'm immediately going to sacrifice this because I don't need a fire cape. It does give me a demonic pact, but we'll deal with that later. I don't really need to do anything with it right now. But we're going to go ahead and go into Mortal Wreck, and we're going to sacrifice this thing. Alright, we are going to sacrifice our fire cape, yes, really, for 200 points. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to end the first episode of this series. What a good episode. We got a cape, then we got another cape, and then we turned it in so we can get that cape later. Perfect. Well, anyways, we are sitting at a whopping 11,580 points. We have 4,920 points till the next relic and 105 tasks till the next area. I'm not really in a rush to get to the next area just because there's so much we have left to do in Kandarin and the Wilderness, but that will be for the next episode. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe so you always get notified when the next video is up, and I will see you all next time.